Hello guys, this is Dave Dog with our Bradford Park Avenue save in National League North on the road to glory. Our two new signings are still not fit, both failed fitness tests, coming nearer to fitness again and hopefully be able to make their league debuts. Let's have a look how we've been doing then since you were last with us. We've played 2 games and things haven't gone as we might have planned. We left you with our first game of the season at home to newly promoted Marine, where we won 3-1 with 2 late goals. Then we played Alfreton at home, and this was a game we should have won. Nevitt scored after 8 minutes, a cracker of a shot, no chance for Macaulay to save, and we battered their goal. As we can see, 19 shots, only 4 on target. The best chance falling to Carter Denson, and as you can see from his mark there, 6.1. He's totally off form. In the second half we moved Stead up front, but he couldn't score either. Yes, definitely we won. We should have won. 66% possession. We have 3 points from 2 games. Good performances defensively again. Hardin, Timofeyevs, our new signing at right back, Tuffy and Fielding in midfield. Tuffy has been doing really well, being promoted into the first team, and 7.3 our man of the match in this game. The next game was away to South Shields, who are top of the league. They'd won the previous game 5-0 away from home, and we went down 4-0. A lot more behind that scoreline though. Timofeyevs sent off after 28 minutes when the score was already 2-0. Second yellow card, and then we had 10 men. We did slightly better with 10 men. We only conceded 2 goals with them. Whether that was South Shields taking the foot off the gas, I don't know, but just before half time we give away a penalty to make it 3-0 and a further goal in the second half after 69 minutes. We were never in the game at all. 6 shots, 2 on target and only 0.31 XG. We dropped Carter from the forward role, put Stead up there, and he did even worse, 6, although not many chances with 10 men. Timofeyevs sent off, 5.9 marking. He had a disaster of a game and he is now suspended for a game. Hardin 6 and Macaulay gets a 6.1, basically because they scored 4 goals. Keeper always gets marked down when you concede plenty of goals. Sam's had a good game at 6.9. He was the best of our players and we need to put that one behind us. A good team, South Shields, relegated into the league this year. We've got to do a lot better. Here's how we're standing at the moment. We're in 14th position. Kings Lynn 8th, just sitting outside the playoffs. They've won 2 of their 3 games. We're mid-table where we're expected to be. But we've played a good team in South Shields. 11 goal difference from their 3 games and 100% record. Guiseley, they play South Shields today. See how they go on, the second against the first. So let's see how we're lining up today then. So this is today's team. We make 3 changes. A Dunstan, Williams, and first game of the season for Truman. A Dunstan coming in for the suspended Timofeyevs. Williams comes in the defensive midfield role, with Fielding dropping back to centre-back in place of Hardin. We're giving him a rest. And as I said, Truman making his first appearance as the number 10, with Lovick moving out to the left side and Brazel dropping to the bench. So on the bench, Barber, Hardin, Chiabe, Brazel and Denson. Very youthful benches that. Still missing our 2 injured players. Not having much luck with the new signings. 1 suspended, 2 injured. And Goy is 5 days away from returning to training, so he's the nearest of the 2 injured players to coming back. Let's see how we do then against Kings Lynn in today's game. In the pre-match team talk, everybody's looking composed. We're going to pump fists and go with the team talk recommended by Gianluca Haven, which is we're all sick and tired of getting bad results, so go out there and change that starting now. And that's motivated Will Truman, and so he should be. He's been out injured. See how Kings Lynn are lining up, and yes, the scoring machine, which is Edmondson, is up front. They're playing the 4-3-3 or 4-1-2-3, and they're sitting just outside the playoffs. And let's get into this game then. Let's kick off. And they, of course, are the favourites, being the higher placed team, and quite by some stretch as well. But we have won 3 of our last 4 meetings. The last one they won, so we've got quite a good record against Kings Lynn. Nothing much happening so far, and we have had 2 shots. They've had 2 shots, and the first highlights to us, Fielding there, but cleared out by their defender. Comes to Tuffy. Tuffy, can he beat his man? Knocks it back in, but keeper picks that one up easily. And a bit of a nothing ball in there by Tuffy. We don't really have the aerial presence to do anything with those type of balls, and it's a long ball, and it's Edmondson picks it up and saved, and then cleared away. And a first good chance there to Kings Lynn. 34 minutes on the clock, and it's them again building up from the back. We're pressing them, but it's this long ball that does us, but Fielding's covering that one, but he's lost it, he's given it away. Barrett crosses in, and it's Edmondson there, and he opens the scoring. It was only a matter of time. That's his 4th goal of the season. And 35th minute, Kings Lynn go in front, and we don't want to see that one again. Pretty standard cross in. We didn't win the ball, and we've been quite on top with the match momentum, but it's that man Edmondson that's put Kings Lynn in front, and that's the way it stands at half time. We've had more of the possession, but they've had 3 shots on target and 0.68 XG. So first half to Kings Lynn, but we can change that. So the half-time team talk, we're going to go in point finger, and we're going to say that was satisfactory at best, but we have the second half to improve, so go and do that. Sams is motivated, Harding on the bench is motivated, and Tuffy's aggressive. He's always aggressive, is Tuffy. We're playing the best so far with a mark of 7. Let's start the second half, see if we can get back in this game. We've changed the tactics a little bit. We've made Sams man mark Edmondson, and probably a bit late for that, but here's a corner. First highlight to Kings Lynn, and Smith there getting there to head that one out, but it's picked up and knocked into the box again, and just wide from Dixon. So Edmondson not getting on that one, but this is the tactic from Kings Lynn, putting the ball into the box. Dixon's putting some really dangerous crosses. Yeah, we'll press him then and try and stop that. And not much in the game, just the 1 goal. We're going to make some changes then. 70 minutes down. Tom Sams is poor. He can go a bit longer. He's not playing well. 6.5. Neither is Fielding. 6.4. Not much in the way of replacements. I'm going to bring Harding on for Fielding because he's looking anxious. So we're going to restore Harding to the defence, and instead at 6.1 we've not got a forward that can play well. I'm going to bring him off and put Denson on, change him to an advanced forward. I'm going to leave Lovick on for now. He is the skipper. So let's confirm those changes. 2 changes, and see if we can get a chance at least. We've had 3 shots on target. It's saying it's a highlight to us. A Dunstan with the throw-in. Back to Truman, back to a Dunstan, to Tuffy, to Williams. We're knocking the ball about. Tuffy, Harding knocks the ball through, straight to the keeper. What was the point of that? Absolutely nothing. We make 6-7 passes and then knock it to their keeper. Sams wins the header. We're doing better against Edmondson since we started tightly marking him. Williams long ball. Denson's on the end of it. Finish one please. Yes, he does. Denson comes on as sub. 76th minute and equalises for us. We've been getting a lot of chances like that. Previous games Denson's missed and Stead has missed, but this time he finishes that one, and it's Williams knocks the ball through the middle, Denson away and over the keeper. Poor attempt by the keeper there, but take nothing away from Denson. That's his 1st goal of the season, and hopefully can get back to the form we've seen from him before. Let's have a encouraged shout, and it's coming towards the end of the game. Let's see if we can just make 2 minutes added time. See if we can just make another change. Lovick and Truman both not playing well. Let's move Lovick into the middle. First game back for Truman, and we don't want to test him too much. We're going to put Brazel out on the left wing for these last few minutes and put him on attack, and let's see if we can get a winner in these last few minutes. Doesn't look like it. That was just a waste of time, but we get a point against a higher placed club. Based on the XG, you would say that's a good point, as we only had 4 shots on target to their 8. We played much better in the second half after we made the tactical changes, and it's a point. So let's see where that takes us and where we're going to come back for the next game. Just before we go there, Alex Williams being the man of the match. So playing in this unfamiliar role, he is not even showing us 1 star in that position. We're training him, as I've said. Maybe something he can work into. We're going to continue playing him there. Centre back, we're having problems. Sams having a poor game at 6.4. He's the best of our centre-backs, but we really need to get somebody in there. We could really do with a striker as well, although Denson, coming good as a sub, he's going to start next game. That moves us down the table actually with the point. We've got 4 points from our 4 games and we're 18th, although all the bottom 4 teams have no points so far. We do play one of the promoted teams next in Gainsborough. They've got 6 points, so it's not going to be an easy game. They are doing probably the best out of the promoted teams. Let's have a look at some of the other results. Marine got beat, who we got our only win against. Leamington winning 4-0 at Fylde. That's a shock one. That's their first win of the season. Guiseley 1-1 in the top of the table, clash with South Shields. Kidderminster 4-1 against Needham Market. Gainsborough won their game 3-0 against Macclesfield, who are bottom of the table. So it could be an interesting next game. I'm going to go away and play that one, and we're going to come back. Let's have a look where we're going to come back for the next episode. An increased crowd for that one, 608. So 524 we got for our first one, 608. Our season tickets sales this season at 188. That's 3 down on last season, so we may be able to persuade some more people to come through the door on a regular occasion and get those finances up. So we've got the FA Cup second round on the 19th of the 9th. I'm either going to come back for that one if it's good opposition, or we'll come back for Blythe away at the end of September. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Set notifications so you know about the episode as soon as they're uploaded. This is Dave Dog for now. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye for now.